Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kaizen, and today we're going to be demonstrating and unboxing the NEOECO airbrushes right here in the store. I have two kits here, the 3mm. So let's start with the 3mm kit. So when you open, this is what you're going to get, the 3mm airbrush kit by NEOECO. Extra tools, a dropper, and the hose adapter. If you want to make your own hose for this airbrush for 1/8 threading, it has this. We have the other airbrush, which is the 2mm kit. So this is for the detail voice right there. When you open it, you get the 2.2mm kit of the NEOECO airbrush. Same droppers and tools, an extra 9cc cup, an extra air cap for your airbrush, and a quick connect adapter for this airbrush to the 1/8 thread, which is very useful because I use a quick connect in my setup all the time. They're in basically the same thing. The only difference is this is a different nozzle that comes with it and has extra parts and comes with a 2cc cup compared to the 3mm kit. This is also heavier than this one. This is very light. This is 85 grams. And this one is around 90.8 grams of an airbrush. So if you're going for a detailed airbrush, this is an amazing airbrush to go because it's very light for control and such. So let's start disassembling this airbrush. Now, for people who just got theirs, there's going to be a huge note that these are a little bit hard because they're really freshly new. So you need maybe a plier to pry them open, or maybe not. But some cases you do. So first, I'm just gonna unscrew this, the back part. Put this aside. By the way, you can also, the adjustment knob here is also removable, but for this case, you technically don't need to. So just put it aside here. Now, remove the chucking nut for the needle. Remove the needle as well. Put it aside. And then you can also remove the cup, which is great. This is what I like about modern airbrushes. They're removable, which is good. This one also has an O-ring on its cup, which is a pretty cool feature, not gonna lie. Move it as well. Now this is our assembly so far. To remove the thing that helps to trigger push back, you need to remove this gold chuck, but for this case I won't. There's also another chuck here that you could remove to replace the spring. So we have spring replacements for this as well, or if you want to upgrade the spring to a harder press, or you want more tactility, you can DM us. We also have stocks of that. So you can also remove the trigger, which is this. And then for the nozzle and needle, for the cap, just pull the cap off. Very straightforward. You don't need to screw, which is great. Now for this, you'll need a tool, which is this. So put it here in the nozzle and then twist it. Then you can unscrew it with your hands. Now this is the nozzle cap and the nozzle. Look at that. This is a 0.3. As you can see here, which I like about this airbrush, the space for air and the paint to go through is really big. So clogging will be less happening with this airbrush. And if you can see here where the paint goes at the paint cup, it does that angle that I like about airbrushes, or modern airbrushes, that it directly flows to the airbrush. So there's going to be no problem with the contact of the airbrush and the chamber here. So less likely to clog, which is great. Now this is how you disassemble your NEOECO airbrush. Now let's assemble it back. It's pretty easy. Same thing. I think the only part is this that's hard to put, because there's like a circle notch here that you have to place this golden rod there. You have to slot it right to click it. But if you have big hands, it's a little bit difficult to do. So for my case, I have shaky hands. And then slot. There you go. Okay, I did it first try. Never mind. Maybe it is easy. Maybe it's just a me problem. Now I'll put back the spring. Back. Close it with its chuck here. Screw, 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 screw. Make sure you test it to push if it pushes back. Great. Now you put back the front, so put back the nozzle back to its cap here. Screw it. Use your tool to tighten it if you need tightening. Properly tightened, and tighten it even further. There you go. Okay, nice. Tighten. Testing. Now we put back our needle, which is this. It also has the same feature of the Ultra 2024, where it doesn't sway when you put the needle, just one full straight chamber, so you have no problems or hitting any parts at the airbrush or bending the needle, which is great. I love it. For this price point, that is amazing. Okay, screw check in. Put the back. Screw. And put the cup. Put back the lid. I don't use lids, but for this case, and then I'm just gonna click air cap. And there you have it, a fully assembled NEOECO airbrush.